Do you remember her song like the thumbs? And they keep on Twitter.
Yes, I do.
Watch
the
you laughing at
subway
me.
one.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
subway
Why are you
one.
laughing?
Hey everyone, welcome to our first episode of Good Luck on Campus with your lovely host, Lauren.
And Geetika.
First things first, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Lauren Lynn. I'm an accounting student here at Binghamton University. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Queens, New York.
My name is Geetika Lauren, and I'm a business admin major in Binghamton University, and I'm thinking about going into marketing, but we're gonna figure that out later. And I'm originally from Edison, New Jersey.
So we got a little bit of diversity geographically. Not really though,
Yeah,
because we're
it's
both
okay.
from the Northeast.
It's okay.
Tell us, describe me in 3 words. Go. For the viewers.
This
On
is
the
fast.
spot, let's do it.
Okay, so for Lauren, right? First thing I would say for Lauren is that I think she's very ambitious.
Okay,
I think Lauren has passion. I think she has drive, and she has a lot of motivation to succeed in life and branch out. And actually, this podcast was her idea. You know, she was like, "Geetika, you want to lock in with me?" I said, we're locked. Second, I think Lauren is a baddie. Like, I think she's so pretty, and I think she always like.
I like this. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I think she has her makeup's always bomb, and her fits are always bomb. And I'm like, okay, like, brain and beauty, like both on the same hand. So I think I love that about her. But also, last but not least, I think Lauren is very caring. I think she cares a lot about other people. Like, she takes care of people, especially in a group setting. I've noticed she's very inclusive, and I really like that because some people are very cliquey, or some people are very judgmental, which is okay. You know, sometimes it's okay to judge, but I think all the time it just shows that you're not a good person. But she really tries to make sure everybody in the group is feeling happy, and I really like that about her. Okay, your turn to glaze me.
Okay, Una reverse. All right, so first I would say about you is that you are so funny. Like, the funniest person I have ever met. When we first met in our little Management 111 mentor group, so that was like a group that we were put together in. The first thing, once she opened her mouth, I knew that I was going to love her. She's just so funny. Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, that was the first thing she said at our group meeting.
Wait, the question was like, what's your favorite food? And everybody was saying like, what was the thing?
I was like, tacos, sushi, and she goes, Taco Bell.
Guys, I was on a Taco Bell grind before college.
Yeah, and my second word would be kind. I think you're so kind to everybody you meet, so inclusive, so welcoming. You know what I'm saying? It takes a specific type of person that you can feel like you know them for a really long time from the day you meet them, and I felt that with you.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's really nice. So that's actually 2?
Yeah. Okay, and the last one.
Oh, she was done. She's
the
like,
last one
okay.
would be girlhood, because she is the definition of girlhood. Once you start listening to this podcast, you'll know that she is everything that a girl is. Like, she's exactly what girlhood is.
She is a girl.
Yeah, it's like hard to explain, but you're going to like notice it, and it's gonna be so true by the end.
Okay. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, why did we start this podcast, Lauren? Do you want to dive deep into it?
Yes, let's do it. Okay, so basically this part is where I pitch you why you should listen. And if you're not already locked in, lock in. Okay, because we're going to lock in and we're taking you on this journey with us. But basically for this podcast, our goal was to showcase what it's like being a college business student, you know, just navigating college and life in general, you know?
And like adding on to what you said, I think also we give a fresh perspective as both being women and also being people of color. I think it is a bit different in the business world for us, but we're obviously going to try our best. Like I mentioned, Lauren's very motivated, and she, inspires me to motivate myself and push myself as well. And I think, it can go good, it can go bad, but we're going to try our best, and our experiences is what we're trying to share with you guys. So not only are we trying to learn, but we would love to hear from you guys and see if we can learn together.
Exactly, especially as college students who really don't know what they're doing with their life. We're low-key freshmen. We just got here from high school, straight from the city and from New Jersey.
I wish.
But yeah, just coming together and really learning and growing together and welcoming that door for everybody watching as well. Okay, and then so since we are campus-based, on campus, tell us about some of your involvement on campus. What do you do?
So I'll bring it up into like business and non-business.
She's a busy woman.
Okay, so currently I am interning for one of our business clubs, Beam. It stands for Business, Entertainment, Advertising, and Media. So it's kind of like, it is like a marketing-based club, but it is more like the entertainment side. And I thought it was just so interesting. And this is one thing I am scared about. I think in the beginning of the podcast I mentioned that I'm interested in marketing, but I'm thinking about it because marketing is not a very, very easy or very successful career for some. It can be very rewarding for some, but not for everyone. So I think it's definitely something I'm thinking about, but I would also recommend to other people to at least try to experience it before you make any rash decisions. So right now I'm an intern and I'm loving it. I feel like we have a cupcake event that I planned coming up, Cupcake in Canva. Lauren's coming. She's coming.
making everybody we know come, so yeah.
They better come. They better come.
It's going to be a good event.
Also, like other business clubs, I'm trying to do Booma. It's a marketing club. I'm in Women in Business. I did the Women's Leadership Program last semester. And I think business clubs, I try to be kind of all around just to see, like, if I'm interested in something or there's an interesting event specifically, let me go to an event. One thing in college that I do like, you don't have to really commit to clubs. You can go to some events if you're just curious. And outside of like the business realm, I am in henna club. If you can see my henna, it's not that good right now. I'm actually training, but I'm doing PR for henna club and I'm shadowing as a treasurer. But I love henna club. It's like all my baddies, and we have a little friend group, like family, like community in our club with the e-board, and it's just very sweet, and I really love it. But this semester, I'm trying to get into more. There's this program called Knitwits, and you like knit like little cute things, and I think knitting and crocheting is just so fun, so I want to do that. But Lauren, what about you? Let me hear something.
I forgot we did the Women's Leadership Program.
Oh.
I low-key forgot that. But yeah, we were both in that too. And that was last semester, obviously, but we're still active members of Women in Business, which is a great organization for women in business. Just exactly what the title says. And so that's why we both joined that. Not collectively together, but like we met and we just found out that we were in that. And then since I'm an accounting student, I'm also part of the Accounting Association. And they put up great events, especially during Career Week for accounting students, especially because the Big Four recruit from here, so it's really great from a career perspective.
I agree.
But I want to add on to what you said about marketing and like not knowing whether that's the specific realm you should be in and being like involved in all these diverse different clubs. Like being a student who came in as a business admin finance major, I went to something over winter break and learned that, you know what, maybe finance wasn't for me. Or maybe I wanted to broaden it so that I could always do finance later on in life, but start somewhere else,
Yeah.
Because it's really important as college students, like the goal of college is to get a job at the end.
Right. I mean, it sounds like a little bit
scary.
Yeah, or also a little bit maybe, it might be sounding a bit narrow-minded, like, oh, I'm only learning to get a job, but in the end of the day, that's your reality for most people, And also, like Lauren said, like, also one thing I've heard is that a lot of people can do accounting and go to finance, but it's harder to do finance and go to accounting. So, a little piece of info we heard.
Yeah, so just to open up that realm, and it's like, at the end of the day, we're not med students. We're not going to go to school again. Really, we are starting our careers right after these 4 years. And
also, so internships, really like, they pile on. And experience is something people in business will always look for.
Right.
So.
And then, other than that, I also work in the VPF office at our school for the student association.
She's locked in.
Yeah, they're basically like the CFO, or, they run the finance within the school clubs. So you probably will have a lot of contact with the SA.
Yes.
Okay, other than on campus like clubs and involvement, what are your hobbies?
Okay, so this is a secret. But one thing I really do enjoy is dancing. But like
That's so
I know,
cool.
but like I get so shy sometimes, like to dance in front of people. But like in my room, ooh. Like when my roommate isn't there, ooh, it's my time to
Yeah.
shine.
On a night out?
On a night
Yes.
out, yeah, that's why I love going out.
Yeah.
It's not like obviously I love my friends, I love taking photos and all that, but the best thing about going out is the dancing. I like the music, I love
Yeah.
that. But other than dancing, I do love to read. I want to get back more into. I'm serious.
That is just so funny.
I'm
Love that.
serious. I think reading really grows your brain. Like I'm being so honest. From like literally like when I was born, to like fifth grade, I used to read all the time. Like I used to wake up early to read.
Wow, that's so
Wait,
cool.
I was
I wish
addicted
that.
to
I wish
reading.
that.
Like when you before you go to like the bus is coming
Yeah.
and your mom like eat your breakfast, I would read a book with one hand and eat with another.
I love that for
Like
you.
you know how like
Okay.
art like this generation like Gen Alpha is like iPad kids. Like
Yeah,
my brother
okay.
is an iPad kid. He's like 10, but I was like a book kid, addicted to books. And I still love reading. I just don't have the time. And it's like, wait, this is so scary. But recently I saw this little TikTok and I was like, never knew you got so busy to stop doing the things you love. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, because a lot of times I don't have the time for my hobbies anymore.
Uh-huh.
Like clubs, yeah, it's fun and everything, and like henna is something fun, and I'm still learning. But genuine, just true, like from the heart hobbies. Sometimes I feel like a lot of college students give that up for their education or give that
Yeah.
up for their club or networking or whatever. And I understand it because I do the same thing, but it's kind of sad. Okay, what about you? What about you?
Me, I love baking, but primarily with my
Ooh.
sister. Like, if I do it
Okay.
alone, it's just like, ugh, biggie.
Yeah.
But like, I like to bake with people. I think it's like a fun activity to
Bonding,
do.
yeah, you
And my
bond.
sister's really good at baking. So yeah,
Oh.
that's
So
like
it's sounding like Oren's gonna bake me some sweet treats.
Oh.
Like.
low-key though. But I really do love baking with my family members.
That's really cute.
And then other than that, I would say I like watching F1. I like watching a lot of sports. I'm really sports oriented. Like I used to play
Ooh.
sports.
Wait,
but then
what did you play?
Also, like in middle school, I used to do competitive basketball. I was in like
Oh!
basketball camp, basketball training. I was on the ski team.
Okay,
And
LeBron
then in
James.
high
Okay.
school, I did a little bit of track there, and it was just like But my favorite thing, it wasn't like always participating in the sport, but watching the sport. I like to watch football. I like to watch baseball. I like to watch the Olympics.
Wait, so like you would love to sit on the bench? That's what I'm.
Yeah, low-key though. Low-key, I like to
She'd
be
be like-
part of the team, but like supporting. That's what I
Coach would
realized
be like,
about
Lauren,
me.
you're in. You're like,
Yeah.
nah, let
nah,
me sit.
I'm here for the bench. I'm trying to, build
Bench
up the
warmer.
team spirit.
Bench lover.
But yeah, that's like what I love to do. I love to watch a lot of like movies,
cute,
TV, but
that's
also
cute.
like sports. Because I think sports are one of the things that bring together countries,
Ooh.
especially in a time of such like diverse opinions. And,
Yeah.
like
Very differences. Yeah,
shaky
I
ground.
think there
Yeah,
is.
you know what I'm saying? Like the Summer Olympics was my favorite time, and that happened recently.
Ooh.
And the Winter Olympics are happening now, but
Yeah.
the Summer Olympics, it was the best like thing because I would wake up, I would watch it, and I would just
Oh my
so
God.
deeply feel nationalism,
That's
and
really
so much
cute.
pride for my country.
That was
Yeah.
the same thing with me, but with World Cup.
Yes!
Oh my God! I
Oh my
remember.
God.
Do you remember? Okay,
They're
World
coming
Cup.
to New Jersey.
Yeah, they are coming
Yeah.
to.
We're about to go. if this pod gets a million likes,
We're going to the World Cup.
Yeah,
Wait, it was
exactly.
so funny because I remember 10th grade, we had like little MacBooks in my high school, right? And every MacBook had the World Cup going. And
Yeah.
in class, teachers,
remember
if we had
that.
like 5 minutes left, she would play the World Cup.
Yes, I know, same. And like in high school when the World Cup was happening, like we used to all collectively watch it.
Yeah, in the tables, like
the
during
last 10
lunch.
minutes, yeah.
It was actually really cute. And I had no idea about soccer. I don't even know what teams there
Yeah.
are. But I was like, yes, go
Yeah,
on.
you don't need to know about
I
like
agree.
a sport
Yeah.
or like how the rules, like you'll pick it up, but like just being in the environment and like feeling the energy, it makes you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I feel like sports and music is
Yeah.
something that's very collective.
Yes,
people,
for sure, absolutely.
Okay, so now moving on to our coffee chat segment. Our coffee chat segment is a special segment that we decided would be perfect to talk about business and business stories that we have heard and learned and share our experiences with you guys. So, recently Lauren had the amazing opportunity to meet the CEO of Red Lobster. So, Lauren, do you want to discuss more about that?
Absolutely. So for those of you who don't know, Damola, the CEO of Red Lobster, came to Binghamton University to speak with students and really share his insight in his experience in the finance industry, especially as a young entrepreneur. And my main takeaway from it was when he was talking about finding one thing that you're passionate about and really working hard to get better at that thing, because those skills that you develop from doing that are going to be transferable to any job that you have. And getting to speak with someone of such high influence and high caliber in the industry is really impactful, especially as business students. Take every opportunity you can to meet someone really inspiring, because it motivates you to do more work, but also you get to learn from their mistakes and what they want to share with you. And what they say is actually really important.
Right. No, definitely, I so agree. I was also going to go, but then I got burnt out.
Oh, yeah. She ditched me a little, but we won't talk about that.
But I was just in such a bad mindset that
Ultimate
night.
betrayal.
But
Yeah.
what happened was that, this is a little hot take, but I do think that as a business major, it's really important to go to all the events and learn as much as you can in the things that you think will be helpful for you in your career and your education. But there's a fine line between learning and burning. So make sure, while you're learning, you don't burn yourself out. But
Well, I love that statement. That was beautiful.
learning and burning. Okay, but also I think it's really amazing to get to meet the CEO of Red Lobster, especially because I know Red Lobster was not doing as good as they used to, and he really did a little turnaround.
Yes,
so I think
absolutely.
that's really impressive, because I heard this I saw it on TikTok too, it was going a bit viral, Red Lobster started doing seafood boils.
Yeah.
So I think and they advertise their biscuits. They're really popular.
Really
so
good,
I think
yeah.
that was really, really amazing.
Yeah, he bought them actually, and we were able to have them. It was all free, and
You
I
had
one,
free
and it was
Red
so
Lobster?
good.
You had the
it was really
biscuits?
good. Yeah, he bought them.
Oh my god,
Because I think that's what they're really famous for too. and it
yeah,
was really
cheddar
good.
bacon.
Yes, the cheddar biscuit.
Cheddar
They're so
biscuit.
cheesy. It's really good. Yeah.
I
Wait,
wish I
let's show them our little drinks for our coffee chat moment.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Cheers.
cheers.
We should do cheers every time.
Yes. Okay. So
cheers.
open it. Yes. Oh. Okay, guys. We just established a new tradition.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see this in the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. But basically, the idea behind coffee chats is that in the business world, you have coffee chats all the time with professionals or people who you want to gain more insight about, and they'll usually respond and, of course, take a little 10-minute call just to give you some insight into what they're doing and really try to answer any questions that you might have. And so that's why we decided on the name of this segment and how that's relevant.
And I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, why don't you tell us about the events that happened last week?
Okay.
On campus.
So last week our campus had Career Week for business students, and this is kind of sad, guys, but our school is very well known for accounting, Lauren's major, and it's amazing. We are very involved with the big four accounting firms, even other mid-sized accounting firms. We have a lot of connections with them, and that's perfect. And that's really good, for people in accounting. It's a really good way to, get a job, get an internship, get more involved. But as me, someone trying to go in marketing, there weren't that many opportunities, unfortunately, but I did go to this matcha and Muji event, and Lauren was there.
I was there.
This matcha and Muji event was for an accounting firm.
It was with EY.
Yeah, but I thought it was still really cool, and I think in our table, I think Lauren and I were the ones who talked to her the most. And I think even going to some stuff, again, like I've mentioned, there was a very thin line between learning and burning, but I think going to the matcha and Muji event, even though in a way I knew I wouldn't gain a lot of stuff directly in a job or an internship, I got to practice my networking skills.
Yeah.
I got to talk. And
really good.
I think, especially for people like us, I don't think talking is a big issue.
Yeah, very true.
You can tell. We wouldn't do a podcast.
Yeah, guys. Why are you still here? No.
Our mouths don't stop talking.
Yeah. It's never closed.
The flies be coming in.
Yeah.
But
Dry mouth.
But I still think it's really cool to, because sometimes it's the way you talk needs to differ based on like the people you're talking to or what you're talking about, and just connecting. Because like the way you talk to a recruiter all the time, like it's not like how I would talk to Lauren. You're like
Yeah,
LOL,
it's not
LMAO
casual.
girl, whatever. It's not like sometimes if you have a vibe with the recruiter, you know, like the one we met, she was really sweet.
She was so sweet, and she was so young too. When there's really young recruiters, it's so much easier to relate.
To
'Cause
connect, yeah.
Yeah, and she graduated from Binghamton, so she was an alumni. She
Yeah.
knew what the spots were and
Yeah,
everything.
she was giving us like
Yeah.
tips, so I thought that was really nice as well. Just like, also if you think about it, everything is connected in the business world, right? So even if you're doing marketing or you're doing business admin, if you have connections in accounting, it's only going to help you in the future.
Right.
So that was one
Exactly.
thing.
So you know what that means? Any
oh.
marketing firms that are watching this right now,
Come
come to Binghamton University, recruit, guys. These top-notch students. #1 public Ivy, come on.
Pull up. Yes, that was really cool. That evening, I also went to this event for Ross. So that was really cool because I was like, "Ooh, Ross, like,
Yeah.
okay, baddie clothes." But it was really amazing because I learned more on like, not only, this was under one of our society's business fashion society. So not only for that, but more like retail business, fashion business. We learned about, you know, merchandising and buyers and sellers and more in depth about, you know, like how, especially places like, you know, like Ross, they take clothes or different accessories or whatever they sell from different vendors.
Yeah.
And they sell it at a much cheaper price.
Right.
Like literally, it's Ross dressed for less. Like,
Exactly.
So that's their whole goal.
Affordability. Yep.
Right, we love that.
Yeah.
But I think it was really amazing because I really got an insight. And then we were playing this game where they brought a few clothes out, like some of their samples, and they were like, "Oh, okay, guess the price." And I got the price right, and I got a free little tote
Very
bag.
aware, yes.
Yeah, and it was really interesting because also the thing is that you learn a lot about target markets for Ross, and they also have another company under them. I think it's the DDs, but they're really focused about, you know, a different income bracket, a lower income bracket. So it's like something that, you know, maybe somebody in the room, one person might not like, the other person it might be important to. Because price does matter, especially in clothing, and that's when stores like Ross or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, where they have a discounted price, but, you know, still stuff in fashion, still stuff that's trending, it's really important. So I think that was, again, a very new, unique perspective, and I would really like to go in like fashion and retail. So I think, you know, again, a little step forward into the field.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Lauren.
especially in this economy, I feel like people are becoming increasingly aware of, you know, what the prices of different items are and how they're changing.
Right. Lauren, you want to share about any other business experiences you had recently?
Absolutely. So
Get
to
some
end
fun
off the
ones.
week after this, on Friday I left Binghamton University to go to a trip to New York City, and that was to visit PwC because they sponsor my program that I'm a part of called the Transformational Leaders Program, and that's an award-winning program. It's a great program to be a part of in SOM. Really for making the next generation of future leaders and how important that is in the business world. And so we got to visit PwC's office, which is an accounting firm, and they really taught us about leadership skills and the important superpowers that you have, especially by sharing Lisa Sun's story. So Lisa Sun, she started out in consulting, which you almost did too, but she started out in consulting and then took a year off to do some soul searching, you know.
Oh, wow.
She wanted to change her career.
Like after she got her degree, or?
Yeah, no, so she basically started working in consulting. She took a year off. Yeah, she
Like
went back to live with her parents. Yep. And then she decided, okay, I'm going to start a business. And her mom really pushed her on that idea. And she started this business called Gravitas. And she is such a motivational speaker. She's so great. Her company is about confidence, finding confidence within yourself. And that doesn't just mean talking, being able to speak in front of a crowd. Like, I feel like that's a big misconception between a lot of people, that your confidence is just how enthusiastic you are, how much you're able to speak in front of a crowd, but it's really not. It's about how you carry yourself, you know, and so much more like aspects that are considered in confidence. And so she created this company, and she had this dress that she designed to make women feel powerful.
I love that.
Yup. And I feel like that's an increasingly
I love women supporting women.
that's an increasingly popular like company idea now, like making you feel comfortable in your own clothes. Yeah, and so sold out. It got picked up from Oprah, went viral,
Oh my God,
sold out.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it was so incredible. And she's just had such an amazing career trajectory. And so she was sharing that with us. And my main takeaway was that at the end of the video, like that they had presented us, there was this meme. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like this video. This guy walking up the stairs and then he falls off on the trampoline that's there, and then he gets up back on the step and then falls down again. And she was just like, this is an accurate representation of what life is. It's never going to be a straight line up. It's always going to be falling down, getting back up, you know. And I feel like in the business world, you may start out in a certain position and then you may not want to continue, or you may get, you know, the package and, you know, feel like it's the end of the world. But really, there's going to be ups and downs throughout your career, even as college students, you know.
I agree.
In college, like, sometimes I'm like, I love Spanish class, but I don't speak Spanish that well, you know. It's like, you know, it's a trade-off. And so that's the main takeaway that I took, that life isn't just a straight line in a positive slope. It is going to have spikes, it's going to have downs, it's going to have ups, but you're along for the ride, make the best of it, you know?
I love that. And I think that's so real. And like Lauren said, you can apply this to any stage of your life. Whether you're in high school, middle school, elementary school, even as kids, you know? Like, have you learned, and you've heard, like, you know, when kids start walking, they start falling.
Yeah.
By learning and falling first, that's how you learn how to walk.
Exactly.
So it's like, this is life. This is how nature has been programmed to help humans succeed. So, and I think that's important that, you know, us as business students as well, like, last semester, guys, I'm putting it out there, I did not do good in calculus at all.
That's okay.
It was horrible. And you know what? Like, I've moved on from it a little bit. And I've really started putting more efforts, I think, this semester into my education and into my grades specifically, because if you're working hard for a degree, I think you really need to, like, not just do the work, really understand what you're doing, because this is what you're going to do in your future as well, in one way or another. And no matter what you learn in college, it's going to stay with you, because at the end, everything is knowledge. So just take all this knowledge and, you know, continue to move on.
There's this really good quote from Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Love's never lost when perspective is earned.
Ooh.
And that's about, like, being able to make mistakes, because it's not a mistake. You're still learning and growing from it.
Everything in life, you're learning from it.
Exactly. So really, it's not a loss if you're learning from it. So it's a win.
That's true. Like, something bad happens, but you learn from it, you know? Like,
exactly.
I love that.
So guys, we're going to wrap up with our Hot Topics segment, and that features any breaking news or, you know, hot topics in the media, or even some hot topics of our own.
Ooh.
And so the first topic we're going to start out with is what happened over this past weekend, this past Sunday, everybody knows, the Super Bowl.
Whoa.
So Seahawks took home the win, which is really great for them. You know, I know a lot of people in our campus was rooting for it, because I don't know if you watched it with, like, everyone.
Oh,
yeah. So
I
they
just went
threw,
for
like,
the food.
Event. Oh, okay, real. So they threw, like, an event at, like, our dining hall, and they projected it. I was there. I was there for the
I just took the wings and I shame on me. Yeah.
But that's okay. Okay, now, we aren't going to necessarily go into the technicals, you know, we would have to bring in a consultant, that's not really our field, as,
you know,
girls who are just watching the Super Bowl for the most important things, and that is, why don't you tell us?
The ads.
The advertisement. She is in marketing, that is what we are looking for.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Go.
Okay.
What's your favorite one?
This is a really good question. You know why? Because I think Super Bowl ads are the best ads of the year.
Really?
I think they're the most funniest. I think they're the most impactful. I think they're just so memorable, because a lot of people are watching the Super Bowl ads to see what's the good ad. You know what I'm saying? If I see an ad on YouTube randomly, skip.
Yeah.
But in Super Bowl, I'm like,
Yeah, you're like,
ad flag. What? Yeah, I'm like, I missed it. I hope that ad comes again. I hope that ad comes again.
Yeah.
Last year, you know that little the Baja Blast one with the
Yeah.
seal? What was happening there? You know what? Like, it's still in my head. You know when Cardi B did that ochre?
Yes! Viral
I'm never gonna forget that.
Yeah.
Of course, I love all ads, the Super Bowl ads.
Yeah. And think about how much these companies pay for that ad space.
Millions.
It's just become ingrained as a part of the Super Bowl.
Culture,
and
yeah.
It's so much more than football now.
I agree. I agree.
So tell us, what was your favorite ad of the night?
Okay, my favorite ad of the Super Bowl ads has to be the Pepsi ad. And, you know, I think, okay, I already saw it before the Super Bowl, okay? I know it's not all that special, but I love the drama between Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I think it's the funniest thing ever. I know, like, a few years ago, maybe a lot of years ago, but they had the superhero cape thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They had, like, a phone thing, Android and iPhone one as well.
Yeah.
I think this is just so funny because at the end of the day, they're basically the same thing, but they're so competitive, and people who like it are also so competitive. And I'm like, buddy, what are you arguing about? But listen, I love it. I'm here for the drama. And I think this is so funny how the polar bear has been Coca-Cola's, you know, little thing for years. So Pepsi taking it is kind of like a little smack in their face. So I'm very intrigued to see what Coca-Cola will do in an attack, like to attack.
Are you Team Pepsi or Team Coca-Cola?
Wait, this is so hard, but I want to say I'm Team Pepsi because I think Pepsi's messy and I'm here for it.
Oh, okay,
And
I
I'm
like
here
that.
for it because, also recently I was listening to this podcast on Forbes, and the Pepsi marketing person was there, and the podcast person, right? He's asking, so how do you differentiate yourself from other sodas like Coke? And then the guy was like, yeah, we try our best. And I was like, and then literally like a week later, I saw the ad, and I was like, this is the funniest thing ever. So
he was planning.
Yeah,
he was like,
and this was like a while ago. I heard this podcast, like the podcast released a while ago, but I'm like, wait, Pepsi's on the grind, you know? Also, our Daddy Hall only serves Pepsi. So.
Oh, she's kind of forced.
That's okay. Okay, what about you? What was your favorite ad?
My favorite ad was the Universal Orlando Studios one with the big brother and the little brother. It just reminded me so much of my relationship with my siblings and, you know, my brother's relationships, and it was just like really sentimental for me. I know they tapped into that Ethos Pathos logo. That's like key marketing terms, guys. But yeah, like that, who are you targeting, you know, what emotion? And that just really resonated with me. I went to Universal, I think last year maybe, I'm not really sure actually. Yeah, I think for my senior trip. And so I went to go visit Epic Universe. They just opened that too, and it was really nice. And I just felt like I was able to really connect to that one.
Oh, that's
it was really
nice.
sentimental.
Okay, so she has like a cute sentimental one that I said, "Ooh, Pepsi's messy."
Like that's okay though. That's okay. I love that.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, because I feel like the ads they're so diverse. Some of them will target Ethos Pathos logos, your emotion, and all that. The other ones are really funny, and then of course the celebrities.
Yeah.
I also have a list of honorable mentions.
Ooh. Okay.
So let's hear it.
Okay.
Last Harvest, that's the Lay's ad. That was when the guy was retiring, and they were like potato farmers.
Yeah.
And it was like super sad. Yeah. So that was another emotional one. But then we've got the Relax Your Tight End one with Novartis. That is like comedic. So they took the tight ends who are football players, right?
Oh,
and they're like, they're like massaging them, whatever, like relax them. But it ended up being like, I don't know, this ad about like butts or something. And then there's like everyone whose butt is like relaxing. The next one, America Needs Neighbors Like You, and that was like a mortgage kind of one. But it was like this girl had lost her dog, and then she just moved in, right? And then like the neighbors came together to help their family, and it was super sweet. And I was like, wow, that's really cute. And then, did you see Backstory, Levi's?
Was it how they beat the jeans, or what was it?
It was the jeans, and you know, it was giving like Gap. You know how Gap did the cat's eye? So they did like basically everybody's like jeans, like the butt, like they showed like the butts of the jeans, okay? and then it was like dancing.
Back,
and then, yeah,
back, okay,
and then
okay.
it was like Doechii was in it. So it was like, it was really like,
cheeky,
yeah, it was giving Gap. Like, I love the.
But I love this whole thing,
that,
like, jeans are doing
I
now.
know.
Like,
jeans, like everybody's trying to sell jeans now. I'm just really like,
yeah, like,
wow.
God forbid a girl likes sweatpants. Then
Yeah.
just kill yourself. Like,
Yeah, but it's just like they're all focused on jeans. Like Gap sells a million of things.
Yeah,
They're
that's
focused
true.
on jeans. Like, wow, that's really crazy.
I heard on TikTok that after Sydney Sweeney had her American Eagle thing, Gap did Cat's Eye. And it was really funny because they're so different.
Yeah, it like inspired.
Yeah, it was really class.
And everybody loved Gap.
And now I feel like all companies are trying to promote their jeans. So
which is really interesting.
I guess it's a market trend.
Now, and everybody's learning how to market jeans and what the people want to see.
But I think Levi's is smart for doing that because they're known for their jeans.
Yeah, exactly. They're all
Gap is
denim,
not.
basically.
American Eagle maybe, but still like
I think that's why Gap wanted to do a jean one because their jeans are like underground, you know.
That's true.
Like I used to have their jeans in like middle school, but I don't wear Gap jeans anymore.
I wear Hollister jeans.
Yeah,
I love Hollister. No shame on me.
But I've never seen them do a jean ad. Isn't that crazy?
Oh.
Have you ever?
I've never seen Hollister do ads.
Oh yeah.
I just see their ads like when I'm in the mall or on the app.
Yeah, or like Billboard on Times Square. They'll do that. Like,
but
they've never done like video ads like that.
Yeah, I hardly see it.
Yeah, which is so weird. They should.
But yeah.
You gotta get on that.
Call me Hollister. Call me.
You gotta get on that. And then my last honorable mention was the one with Instacart, the bananas one with Benson Boone.
Oh my gosh.
I love Benson Boone. I love Benson Boone. I love Benson Boone. When I went to the city, right, I was in Times Square, and so I saw Benson Boone's Instacart ad on the big billboard, and I screamed, I love Benson Boone. And the guy next to me, some rando that I don't know, he started laughing, and I was like, this is my guy right here. No, he was like giggling, like he was like, I love this woman. Like, yeah.
He said, me too.
Yeah, he was like, me too, but he was older, so I don't know if he knew.
What if he was secretly Benson Boone?
Oh, maybe. He was a different.
What if he were?
He was different.
He wasn't white.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, come on, wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean maybe I don't know, but yeah. Okay, let's talk about another really important thing. What did you think about that halftime performance?
Okay, I thought it was fun. Let me tell you something. Bad Bunny's song. I really enjoyed it. Oh my god, did you know the Bush were people?
The Bush were people.
That's so crazy.
I thought they were gonna start dancing, but I guess it was just like
that'd be kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
I thought they were gonna. I don't know.
Or like moving the wind.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't. They didn't start dancing. I think they were just moving so that like when the camera was there would be grass, like you know.
I see what
so
you're
he would
saying.
have like more space to dance.
I thought it was cool. Like I know, like through his performance, there was like a wedding being shown.
Yes.
And Lady Gaga. Okay, so we have something to talk about. Okay?
Yes.
Let me tell you. Okay, listen. Lady Gaga is an icon. Okay, abracadabra,
Yeah.
ooh la la, yeah, everything pop off. When I saw her, I was like, Lady Gaga, what are you doing here?
And then she started singing "Down with a Smile," so I thought Bruno Mars was coming
me
out.
too, because I was so confused. I was like, is Bruno Mars Bad Bunny? Like, what's happening, right? But especially like. Okay, I know he already didn't like it with Shakira in the past, but Cardi B was there. They could have done it, I like it like that.
She was in the thing.
Yeah. So other artists was there as well. So he could have done other songs that he collabed with, but the reason why he had Lady Gaga, which is what I've heard, right?
Yeah.
Did some research on this, is because it was kind of to show, like, okay, you know how Bad Bunny, he sings in Spanish, and his music is like Latino music. It's very inspired by that.
Yeah.
So, well, it is, but when he brought out Lady Gaga, it was kind of like a symbol to show that you don't need to understand the language. You don't need to understand the vibe. But music makes other people connect.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga's so different than him.
Yeah.
Her song was so different. Her singing style was so different. But you saw the way she dressed, the rose in her hair.
Yeah.
The instrumentals in the background were Spanish instrumentals. And it was just, from what I've heard, it was like a sign to show that music connects people.
Yeah.
A white woman singing an American song can still vibe to like, and then she started dancing with that. But so I thought like,
I love that.
now that I think about it, I think it's really cute.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think?
I was definitely confused when she came out.
I was
like Lady Gaga, but then when I saw on Twitter, like, do you remember they like were together at the Grammys? Like they had a little interaction. I was like, the math is mathing up now. The little Easter eggs. I'm getting this.
Yeah.
But my favorite part about Bad Bunny's like performance, I know it was so controversial. I know like the world was distraught over this. I know like there was a lot of political views going on, but like to take all of that out and solely focus on the performance, my favorite part was him shedding a light on his culture and life in Puerto Rico.
Because you know what? Puerto Rico is a part of America.
Period.
And that's a fact. This is not opinion. This is not like us choosing sides.
That is a fact.
Legally, Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory.
Yeah.
So.
And my like thing was that the sets were so incredible. Like it started in Puerto Rico, and then it transformed. Yeah, it transformed into New York.
That's
like
really cool.
My favorite set was New York, though. I mean, I think
that's one
of my favorite songs. Nueva York. Yeah, that was my favorite song there, and like just getting to see like the culture within New York, like the Puerto Rican culture, you know, the representation.
They do have a big culture in New York.
Yeah, absolutely. Really cool. I mean, growing up there, obviously, I know too. Yeah, and you know, you go to the shops and you see all of these different, you know, candies, different like fruits, and you know, they're speaking Spanish, and it's really a beautiful culture to be immersed. And I feel like being able to sit where I am and then watch something and feel like you were transported there, that's really powerful.
That's really cute. I love that. Okay, talking about Bad Bunny, let's talk about the Grammys.
Oh yeah, did you see that little part? Yeah, that little part in his Super Bowl like performance where he gives his Grammy to his younger self. I was like, that is such foreshadowing, so cute, and absolutely foreshadows him winning.
Yeah, album of
the year, absolutely. Which his album, top tier. I mean, no complaints. He should have absolutely won that because it was the best album at the time. I feel like even though like we don't necessarily speak Spanish and we might not necessarily understand all of the lyrics, like we still can vibe to the songs. Like I just felt like dancing whenever I was listening to him, and you know I've listened to that album too because it was good.
Honestly, I agree with you so hard because to know if music is good music or bad music, language doesn't always matter. You know, I've listened to songs. You know, I feel like if you ask me my music taste, it's going to be very hard to choose because I listen to music of all different languages.
Wait, tell us who's like your top language artist right now. Like, tell us.
Wait, this is so hard because
like maybe top two. Like, what do you listen to? What is your like?
I'm telling you, like global. Like thinking.
What does that mean? Global.
Like I listen to American pop. I listen to Bollywood.
Okay, give an example of each.
Okay, let me.
Like American pop, as in like.
Like American. Okay.
Because
it's really hard because I've had phases in my life.
Okay, like right now though, what?
Right now?
Yeah. Who do you listen to when you wake up in the morning?
Okay, Loki Zara Larson, like
we did a little dance to that TikTok. Yeah. That's such a good song. She's the only woman who could bring back 2016.
I agree.
Like,
and her vibes, I just love.
She's so beautiful.
She hypes me up. You know, she just hypes me.
Yeah. For sure.
Also, listen, you know who's never going to go out of style for me is Bruno Mars.
Oh, yeah. He's going on tour. Are you going to go see him? Okay, me too. It's okay. Guys, maybe like and subscribe. Maybe like and subscribe.
Foreshadow.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. They're going to take this clip 20 years from now. We're at a Bruno Mars. Let's speed that up. 5 years from now. 1 year. Next month. Let's just 2 times speed that. But yeah, I feel like for me, I'm more like a little emo now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I think are you Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I still am. But now I'm starting to listen to more like Reputation, like her older albums, and like Tortured Poets Apartment 2. But also, I love Machine Gun Kelly. When I saw him, I saw him in a Super Bowl ad. I was like, oh my god, I love him. Yeah.
I love Eminem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
I
had a
just
phase. I
started.
had a
Yeah,
phase.
yeah. This
In
is
the
like
past, oh,
I
I
just
got in a
love
phase.
one specific album of his, and I just think he's so like as an artist like so versatile and really good.
Do you know Jennie from Blackpink?
Yeah.
Have you heard her album Ruby?
No.
That album?
Okay.
It's
Okay.
really good.
Do you listen to K-pop?
I do, but I used to, okay, when I was a kid, I had it. Like I told you what my phase is, right? I had a phase. Like, it was bad.
Oh.
But now I listen to it if I like the song. Or like
Yeah.
if like it's more. I feel like as you grow older, it's more about not just like streaming. I don't really stream or like you do up the views,
Yeah.
nothing like that. It's more like do I enjoy the music, and I don't want to limit myself to one category or one like language. Like I listen to a lot of Bollywood. Like let me tell you, if you want some romantic songs,
Hit up your girl. Yeah.
Bollywood. Like
Comment below.
I love it. Like
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
none of my artists were in the Grammys. But
Yeah.
I did think it was very well deserved for Bad Bunny to win
Yeah.
Album of the Year.
Absolutely. I mean,
It was amazing.
yeah, no brainer. And then Song of the Year had some controversy, obviously. Wildflower. I heard a lot of people saying maybe Sabrina Carpenter should have won that, and then some people saying she definitely shouldn't have won that. What did you think?
I think Bad Bunny should have won that. And
Me too. I also think it's not uncommon that artists like win multiple Grammys. By the way, Taylor Swift walked away with like a bunch of Grammys.
Right. Olivia Rodrigo had 5.
Yeah, like her first year out. Like, if it's well deserved, it's well deserved. And I think, yeah, Debí tirar más fotos. That song should have won Song of the Year. That is one of the best songs.
Like I'm telling you, even if you don't listen to the whole album, like the whole album was amazing, right? But that one song, I think just, I love it so much.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to Lauren about this, but especially as, in a way, like we both are immigrants, our parents or our grandparents, whatever, like it's still a culture, it's definitely something in Bad Bunny's culture, Puerto Rican culture, but even as being Indian, like, the album cover, the plastic chair, like that just brought back so many memories for me as well.
Yeah.
And first listening to the song, I was like, okay, fire, okay, vibe, But then when I read the lyrics and I actually understood what it meant, then it hit me. What did you think?
No, I loved that song when it first came out. Like, I literally watched it and I was like, it was not as much the lyrics, like, because we don't really understand the lyrics, but it's the story behind it, It's like that video, that music video, it's sharing the culture,
I agree.
and everything, like, of who he is. What does it mean to be Puerto Rican? And I feel like that resonated with a lot of people. What does it mean to be Asian American? What does it mean to be, an immigrant,
I agree.
And that's really what the message that he transcribed.
And I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, and that's why I think it should have won Song of the Year. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really listen to Wildflower, so
no,
I'm not
honestly,
sure,
me
but
either. So
yeah.
maybe,
maybe
guys, we aren't like some music connoisseurs.
Yeah, we don't listen to every single song.
I know I said global, but global makes me like one song per country. Like, calm down.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, best pop solo performance. I think Messi was a great song, but I don't know if that was the best pop solo. In my opinion, I really liked Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter. I heard that's a hot take too. People didn't like her album. I really liked her album. I felt like I listened to each of the songs a lot. Like, I really liked that album though. But
I won't lie, I listened to Man-Child.
Didn't like it. Yeah.
Didn't like her album?
Yeah.
I don't know. I listened to Man-Child, but I like Sabrina Carpenter songs, but I don't know. I don't feel connected to them.
Yeah, okay. I can get that. Yeah, I can get that.
I think, bro, like, especially like her earlier songs, like Nonsense, bro, I was, nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, I was into that. And even like, what was that, Feather?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Her first song.
I've been with Sabrina Carpenter since The Girl Meets
Oh my God,
you don't even know. I'm a diehard Sabrina Carpenter fan. I am a
Riley, oh my God.
Oh my God. Take on the world. Yeah, love that. I love her. And I love seeing, like, I love that we grew up with her. That's what I love.
That's true. Whenever I think of Sabrina Carpenter, it's so weird because now you see her as in this baddie pop princess, but then she was Maya the Rebel. You know,
yeah, she was such a little kid when we were
she was
watching
the
her,
bad girl.
and that's crazy to see now, like that she is transformed
She's so,
into
like,
such a
cutesy,
beautiful woman.
that's
But
true.
it's just like, oh my gosh, I knew
Yeah.
that girl since she was a little girl. Like
That's so true.
Yeah, we used to watch her all the time.
Do you remember her song like the thumbs and they keep on twiddling?
Yes, I do.
Why
The subway one.
Yeah. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I didn't know what you were saying at first.
Okay.
You were like, the thumbs? I was like, the thumbs? The thumbs? Okay. But yeah, her and Olivia Rodrigo too. I was just Olivia.
Yeah.
This is our part. Controversial.
I was with Olivia Rodrigo since Grace American Girl doll.
Oh, I used to watch that too.
I had that book.
That was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
That was
the
fire.
movie, it was so amazing. We need to watch that again.
That's literally why I started. That's why I chose French
relic.
in middle school.
Yeah.
That's why I chose French in middle school.
Okay, good
and that's when I went for 16. For my sweet 16, instead of doing a birthday thing, I went to Paris. Because of Olivia Rodrigo and Grace. That was my child.
Yeah. No, like absolutely. Like growing up with, I feel like I will always defend them because I grew up with them. I have that.
Like in a way, I
like anything they do, I could not like
see it in a negative light.
And I know they like, I don't know, like there's drama between them, but like I just wish the best for both of them. Like
yeah, me too. Honestly, I don't gas, but like calm down. It's never that deep. Okay,
we need to calm down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I don't know, man, child. I don't listen to that much. But I don't know, messy. Low-key, like sometimes when I get pissed off in the person, like, I'm too messy.
Like that, she was a little emo.
Yeah. When my mom would yell at me, I'd be like, Siri, play this song right now. Like there's some lyrics in it where it's something like, then I'm too dumb. You told me get a job, and you're like, where? You know, like that's what I feel. Sometimes, like, love my parents, love my family, you know. But sometimes they're like, Geetika, what are you doing? Why aren't you picking my calls? Honey, I'm getting an education.
Yeah.
You paid all that money for me to sit in another state and pick up your phone? No, right?
Oh,
I'm just saying facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes it's easy to forget being in college that like. Especially being away from home, like that your family is there. As much as it sounds bad, but like it's hard to call them every day. You know? You just get so busy with your school.
And my mom called me like 3 times a day one time, bro. Like, and I'm like, what are you doing? Mom, I'm still in the same class I was in 2 minutes ago. Like, I love you so much, but like.
Wait, are you the only child?
I'm the oldest child.
Oh, you're the first to go away? Yeah, no, yeah.
So I think that's why they're also like, I'm always protective because my parents know, like they know I got it. You know what I mean? They know I'm locked in. Like maybe except for calculus, but like they know like I'm a self-sufficient person. I'm very independent as well. Even when I was living at home, I felt like I would lock my room and just cuddle up in the corner.
But low-key.
Low-key. But I love friends and I love family. But I need my alone time.
Yeah.
That's why I tweak out on vacation sometimes. To be in like a family space 24/7, I can't.
Yeah, that's really relatable. I feel like I'm the middle child, so actually I can't relate because my parents they call my sister every day, but for me it's just like they know I call them whenever I need something. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they just are like
this is in college?
Yeah, she's the oldest. She's the oldest one, and I'm the middle child. So
yeah, I swear I'm not evil. This is actually funny.
She goes to RPI, so Troy.
Rochester?
Troy, New York. That's near Albany.
Oh, okay.
That. Yeah. So basically, it's like she's actually closer to them. Like she's 2 hours away. I'm 3. So it's funny. Like, yeah, it's like she will call them really often, and she was the first one to leave the house, so I understand they're like in that routine. Yeah. But for me, it's like I actually haven't called them in a long time. But I did go back last week, to be fair.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I won't call them unless I need something or they need something. Like it's just like, what is there to talk about? I'll see you next month.
See you when I see you.
Yeah, I'll see you when I see you.
Damn.
Like yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, sorry for all the moms out there.
Yeah, but we love
Call your mom, guys. Don't forget.
So this is the end of our segment, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for our first episode. Please make sure to follow us on all of our different social medias and be updated for our next episode. We love you guys so much.
Subscribe to our podcast.
Yes, and subscribe to everything.
Yeah.
Don't be stingy. But this was G
And this is L.
on campus,
And
we
of
wanna
course,
say,
good luck on campus!